Brother, what's that? What's that, brother? Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Brother. That is the reaction from football fans today, because some pictures of Niklas Sule being posted on social media and they don't look good at all. The guy looks like he's like 250 pounds. That is a lot for a football player or soccer player. What's that? And how he managed to get to this level? Because a few weeks ago, this guy was bowling against Mbappe. He was saving amazing balls just before the ball crossed the line and stuff. He was just like a monster in the Champions League. And all of a sudden, he looks like the guy who plays in the Sunday League, big belly, beer belly, whatever you want to call it. He looks really not in shape. So if this image are not photoshopped, because they were published by some very big outlet in Germany, but in today's society, you don't trust anybody, because it could be IE, it could be anything, you know. You can make anybody looks anything. So with artificial intelligence at the moment, you don't know what to believe and what not to believe. So you see the pictures here published by some big outlet in Germany. This is how Niklas Sule looks 2 weeks only before the Champions League final against Real Madrid at Wembley. Brother, what's that? What's that, brother? A reminder that he played 27 minutes against PSG and was a starter in Borussia Dortmund's last Bundesliga match against Mainz. Yeah, in the 27 minutes against PSG, he was immense. And the last game against Mainz, they lost heavily, but I think they were resting players for the Champions League final. I didn't take that game seriously because they were losing like 3-0 in the first half. I was like, huh? What's that? Look at him. And this is difficult to Photoshop this kind of image, but it's, you know, new technology at the moment. You don't know what to believe. So it looks like you are taking yourself out of the starting 11, out of the team altogether. If I was the coach and you come in training with this kind of belly, this kind of weight, I would say, brother, you're not going to play. Look at him. You know, this image, look at him. Against Mbappe, look at him. He anticipated everything, and look how he managed to save Borussia Dortmund. Amazing player on his day. But I don't understand. After 2 weeks only, how many burgers do you have to eat to be that way? How many barbecue, ribs, chicken barbecue, and all that you have to eat in order to be that big in a very short period of time? I don't get it. And this is very unprofessional, and it's a disgrace if this is really true. Let me know in the comment section down below if you think this is a Photoshop image or you think this is true and the brother need to fix himself up. But in 2 weeks, how the hell are you gonna fix yourself? You know how hard it is to lose weight. How hard it is to lose weight. So even if you lose a little bit of weight in 2 weeks, you're not going to be much fit for a final of the Champions League. So this brother let himself down, and he also let his team down. This is unacceptable. He should be fined heavily by the club because this is a disgrace, in my humble opinion. I don't understand it. The brother was so good a few weeks ago. What's that, brother? So it's trending. It's a trending topic right now. But let's double check if we have other update for the Champions League final at Wembley in 2 weeks from now. So Jurgen Klopp been talking. It was his last press conference, pre-match press conference, because another one is going to be after the game, of course. And he was like, Courtois, that that mother F, you know what I'm trying to say? He's a family friendly, so I don't want to curse. But he called him that mother F. He had like 12 hands. The reason why Liverpool didn't win the second Champions League under Jurgen Klopp, because Thibaut Courtois had 12 hands. I think that was really funny. But Klopp is a funny guy. Yeah. He's a very funny guy. Liverpool have announced that both Thiago and Joel Matip will leave the club at the end of the season. That means there are only 5 players remaining from their 2019 Champions League final, starting 11, that won 2-0 against Tottenham Hotspurs. Yeah, very sad. I think Matip been very good for Liverpool. He was a free transfer, so that is amazing. And Thiago, injuries. What a player. What a professional. Unfortunately, his career at Liverpool didn't go according to the plan because he was always in the hospital. So Courtois, 12 hand, is trending on social media now. People are laughing at it. All right. So who's gonna win the Champions League between Borussia Dortmund and Real Madrid? On paper, everybody is gonna say it's Real Madrid. They know how to do it. Borussia Dortmund already won the Champions League back in the day, long time ago. But in the Champions League final, it doesn't mean if you are good, you've been good the entire season and you're going to win it. Otherwise, Bayern Munich were going to beat Chelsea in the final at their own stadium, their own backyard. Chelsea had like 5 suspension, tons of injuries. They have to ask some kid from the academy to come and play. David Luiz was playing under injection, literally in one leg. Chelsea couldn't even touch the ball for the entire game. They conceded a goal like in the 88th minute or something. And you're thinking, okay, it's over. Chelsea are going to lose another final of the Champions League. And then, out of the blue, Didier Drogba. And then, extra time, penalties, and Chelsea won the Champions League. So sometimes it's not always the better team that wins. Because back then, Bayern Munich were like top of the top. Like everybody on their prime. Robben, Ribery, all of them. Neuer, all of them were like in their prime. They were a killing machine, but they lost against Chelsea. So just because Real Madrid know how doesn't mean that they're going to win against Borussia Dortmund. Anything can happen in the final. And if we have a good referee and a good VAR people that can make the correct decisions, fair decisions for everybody, I think Borussia Dortmund got a chance. N'Golo Kante is back in the Champions League. He's back in the French national team. he's gonna go to Euros, and he plays in Saudi. So it's a good thing because you can't buy experience like Kante, World Cup winner, Champions League winner, Europa League winner. He is just the guy. Premier League winner 2 times. The guy knows how to win. And now, since the surgery that he had before he left Chelsea, the guy is like a Superman. Okay, he's not afraid of putting tackles anymore. He's like Kante of old time. If you watch the Saudi League, or you can even watch some highlights, you like, this guy is back on top of the world. So it's gonna be nice to see him, because let's be honest, Kamavinga and Tchouameni in the national team, they're still like babies compared to N'Golo Kante. So I think it's a very good choice from Didier Deschamps. And I'm more confident for France to make it to the final when I see people like N'Golo Kante back in the national team. But one mistake that Didier Deschamps made is not selecting Michael Olise. How can you leave that guy out of the team? Is beyond me. And he trusts players who are like injury-prone players. You know, like Kingsley Coman, Dembele. Dembele doesn't have end product. And in my opinion, if I have to choose between Michael Olise and Dembele, I will go for Michael Olise. He got that X factor and he got the end product. He can finish. Dembele don't know how to finish. He knows how to dribble. He knows how to pass the ball. But when it comes to scoring goals, that brother is not there. Okay, it is what it is, people. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And leave a comment. Let me know what you think about Niklas Sule Disgrace. And what do you think about the Champions League? Who's going to win in 2 weeks from now? God bless.